When I got my hand smashed, I just thought that I broke my hand. Had no idea that it would change the rest of my life. I suffer from a condition known as CRPS, which stands for Complex Regional Pain Syndrome.
29-year-old Kayla's rare condition is so painful that it has been nicknamed the suicide disease.
CRPS is a condition where your nervous system attacks your entire body. So some people, it will contain itself in one arm or one foot, one leg. In my case, I have it full body from head to toe. So literally my nervous system is attacking every part of my body. It is rated the highest pain disease there is in the world. CRPS outranks any amputations, it outranks natural childbirth, any broken bones, more painful than cancer. There's 4 stages and I'm at stage 4.
Most patients with CRPS experience severe pain, but one of Kayla's symptoms is much more rare.
I get burns all over my scalp. Clearly you can see the burns all over my arms up to my shoulders. This one right here would be an example of one that's been on my body for about 2 weeks. I'm actually being burned from the inside out. I have to use special creams. One of them that works the best is Biofane, which is used actually to treat cancer patients and their radiation burns, because those are the only other types of burns that come from the inside out. Only a very small percentage of CRPS patients actually suffer from the physical burns.
It took a simple accident at work which brought on Kayla's CRPS.
When she called me that night that her hand was smashed at work, she sent me a picture and I thought, okay, the worst scenario is you broke it. And I wish that would have been the case, but it just turned into a nightmare from that day on.
When I first got diagnosed, I was kind of in shock at first. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together how serious it was. I didn't realize at the time that it would completely stop me in my tracks. I mean, it flipped my whole world upside down. I went from managing a fine dining Italian restaurant and working anywhere from 60 to 80 hours a week till now, literally, I can barely get out of bed.
This kind of pain is, I mean, you wouldn't wish it on anybody. Numerous times I've just, I wish it could have been me, but it isn't.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my CRPS pain most days is a 10. That's with my medicine. I might get lucky some days and it goes down to a 9 or a 9.5, but it never goes below that. This is about a year's worth of empty prescription bottles. I went from before I had CRPS to, barely even taking an aspirin to being bombarded with all this medication. I've gone on quite a few treatments since getting CRPS. None of them ever worked for me. About a year and 2 months of having this disease, I finally came to the acceptance point of it. So now I'm still hoping for a cure, but at the same time, I realized that this is a disease that I'm going to have for the rest of my life.
Treatment of CRPS usually focuses on pain management, but a Michigan-based chiropractor believes that by realigning Kayla's body, her symptoms might reduce. So she's traveled 3,000 kilometers to see him.
So how are you today?
I'm doing okay. We've had a busy day so far.
Okay. You get fatigued easily?
Yes, I get tired very easily, but whatever I have to do, I can fight my way through it.
Well, there's a lot of torque involved in this.
Oh!
Was that surprise or pain?
Oh, pain.
Okay, let me brace your head while you sit up. How you feeling right now?
Sore.
What's the first thing that you feel when you're going to have an episode of getting more sores? Is it starts burning down deep?
From head to toe, I feel like someone's dumped gasoline on me, lit me on fire, and put me in a trash compactor. But my scalp, my face, and my arms, all the way up to my shoulders.
There's this kink at the very top between your neck and the head that's causing all of these problems with your sympathetic nervous system. Adjusting the top two bones in your neck will help fix the head tilt, and working on your low neck, moving those bones forward, will allow your head to fall back over your body and take a lot of pressure off of your spinal cord. Has any doctor ever given you an explanation of why this happened that made any sense to you?
Just basically they describe it as my nervous system is attacking every part of my body.
We're increasing the space between the skull and the top of the neck to allow the cerebrospinal fluid to come out and the blood to go up, and her head will come back where it belongs and things will balance out. And it's a problem in her brainstem. That's where the temperature of your body is controlled. The doctors are putting nerve blocks at the top of her arm to stop pain from going down her arm, but the problem's not in her arm, it's in her neck and in her brain. So she can start healing herself once this interference is gone, and things should get back to normal. She can get off the steroids so she can lose the weight that she gained, so she can get back in shape and she can go back to work like she wants to.
For the first year that I had this diagnosis, I definitely was not positive at all. I finally realized, I have this disease. I can't work. I need to focus my energy on something. So I became my own advocate. I started researching numerous different treatments, finding different doctors across the country to go to. Didn't just listen to my pain management doctors, took things into my own hands. Got some information on the place in Florida that's doing the stem cell therapy. You have to go through a full blood transfusion so they can clean out all your blood. I can't give up hope. I have to keep fighting because I'm not even 30 years old yet, and I refuse to just give up my life. I want to work again, have a family, do all the things that everybody my age should be able to do. My hopes for the future are that I can continue being an advocate for this disease and help spread as much awareness as possible, as well as hopefully keep pushing until I find the treatment that is going to work for me.